Hello, lovely people. A very warm welcome to my channel. My name is Samira. I'm super excited that you've joined me for the 12 days of Christmas in lockdown. As we all know, 2020 Christmas is going to be a unique one. Christmas this year, for most of us, will be either just you and your family or up to 2 to 3 families coming together depending on your lockdown restrictions. Either way, I suggest we make the most of it. Regardless of what has happened, if you are watching it today, it means that God has dealt graciously with you. So let's be thankful. So I'll be posting every day until Christmas, both on this channel and on my second channel. So if you don't know about Bezalea Foods already, please check it out and be sure to subscribe before you leave. On here, I will share with you basic and easy recipes you can try this Christmas. Like today, I'm sharing with you how I make my delicious jollof rice stew, and tomorrow we'll make the jollof. Most importantly, on 12 days of Christmas on lockdown, instead of our usual Bible studies, I have a treat for you. I'm so excited to introduce to you Zoe Okai. She's a God-fearing, humble little sister of mine and a doctor in the making. She's also a music doctor. I'll show you a prelude of what she can do in a moment so you can judge for yourself. She's simply amazing. She'll be sharing with us some Christmas carols over these 12 days. So I hope you all enjoy our 12 days of Christmas in lockdown. Please subscribe, like, and share. Merry Christmas to you all. So now, let's do this singing thing and this cooking thing. Come, let ye hold him. Join the King triumphant. Oh, come, let us adore ye. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Oh, hello. Welcome back, everybody. So, as I said in my intro, we are making jollof rice stew today. You can also use this stew to eat rice, your wache, yam, anything. It's just best for jollof actually, and it's very easy to make. So, let's get on and see how it's done. Okay, so we start with making our tomato sauce. So as you can see, I'm cutting my tomatoes. I have this tomatoes recipe in mind. I'll link it down below. I have done it already, but I'm just cooking a small batch for this stew. So as you see, I'm cutting my red peppers, and normally I add green pepper, but then I'll be adding the green pepper later. So you see what I'm talking about, like when we get there. Yeah, so I'm adding my onions, and I'm going to be boiling this down for a bit. Normally, I don't add any water to this, but this one, the tomatoes was hard, so I added just a little bit of water to help it so that it doesn't stick at the bottom of my saucepan. So now my tomatoes is ready. My sauce, whatever, is ready. Yeah, so I'll blend that and I'll add it to my stew later. So I'm going to be steaming my meat. This is goat meat. So I have my spice mix on it, my spice mix cubes on it. So yeah, you can check my channel for that recipe. I'll link that one down below too. And I've added one scotch bonnet, right? So I'll boil it, and once it's nicely tender, I'll just take it off and we are going to fry. Yeah, so as you can see, it's all nice and tender. So now we can fry it. In Africa, we cook our meat and we fry it, double cooking. So if there's anything in it, nothing now, you run away. So frying our meat, I have my vegetables here, aromatics. I have ginger, I have garlic, I have my scotch bonnet. So my garlic is going to go in, my onions, green and red pepper. So these I'm going to be frying with my meat, and afterwards I will take out the caramelized vegetables and then blend it. So that is going to be my sort of base. It will start like be the base of my stew, right? So, and when you do that, you see that what you find is all the flavors from the vegetables goes into the meat. So when you take one meat and you try it, you taste everything. You taste, especially the cheese. It's amazing. It's just amazing. So you can try this, right? Okay, so as you see, our meat is ready. So I'm taking that out and I'm taking out the vegetables to blend, right? So what will go in next will be my onions, because once this is done, I'll have to start the stew, as you see. So this is our meat nicely fried. Look at that beauty. Yeah. So my bay leaf and my onions goes into the oil. A little oil. It's the same oil I used to fry, by the way, the meat. That's what I'm using for the stew, right? So I'll fry this a bit for just about a minute or two, not a lot. Then that is the paste I'm talking about. Look at how gorgeous that looks. Yeah, if you see that, you know that this stew is going to be something else. Okay, so yeah, I put all of that in and I fry it for about 2 to 5 minutes. I say I normally don't time my cooking, so when I'm telling you the time to it, it's just estimation. I know when my food is going to be done, so I don't normally time it. So sorry if I'm not giving you exact timing. So once it looks something like this, I just add my seasoning. So this is the only season that goes into it. So that is my Ghana spice cube and my normal size spice cube. So you can, I'll put the link in the description box for you to see. So you know that's the only thing I will use. And my tomato sauce is nicely blended. So I blended it and I added some ginger and some garlic to it, right? So that is it. So I'll just stir it and then I'll cover it to simmer. So now we're just going to wait for it to simmer and to cook. So it is very simple, but then the way I do it, the way it's done, it comes out very beautiful. The flavors, the taste, it's just amazing. Here, as you can see, I'm pouring in my stock from the meat, right? So I keep the stock and I am adding that to it. So that one too, to bring all the flavors from the meat into the stew. So this stew, there is nothing tomatoes, there's nothing. But when you make the jollof rice with it, the color, that it's just very beautiful, vibrant jollof rice color. You thank me later. So this stew, it's amazing. This coupled with the spice blends and other things that I put in, everything else I've put in, makes this stew my number one for jollof rice. You can eat it with wache and yam, plain rice. You will enjoy it so much. Yeah. So you add some pepper to taste. Sorry, pepper to taste. You add some language say sugar. This is so good. You add some salt to taste. That's what I mean. Salt to taste. And now my meat is going in. Yeah. So you chuck all the meat into the stew, and then you let the meat absorb the stew, so that when you take one meat and you're eating it, you know that yes, you are close to heaven. You can't be in heaven. You are close to heaven. So this is our stew, nicely done. Yeah, see that? Yeah. So when you make the stew and it's done, you see the oil settle on the surface. Then you know that your stew is good to go, right? So that is it. So the next time we're going to be using some of this stew to make the jollof. So that will be tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow I'll share this jollof recipe with you, and you will see what I'm talking about, right? So I really, 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 really hope that you enjoy this recipe and you're going to enjoy my 12 days of Christmas in lockdown. So this is just an excerpt of what is going to happen tomorrow. So see you tomorrow, and thank you for watching. Bye.